I'm Devon, I'm a game developer, and tonight we are playing through some more XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. So we've got a guerrilla op going on right now, and we have a pretty good number of our high-level soldiers available, including our favorite Bond pair, Diamond and T-Rex. I was actually looking at this a little bit between games, and liking the idea of spending a little training center points and PCS upgrading Christophe Fournier. He's got enough AP that I'm pretty happy picking up heavy ordnance for him to give him an extra grenade slot. And then I also like giving him our AIM PCS, which my favorite is putting those on snipers, but our two high-level snipers already have those. And as you get in on the game, it becomes very important to be able to get the shred from your grenadiers. So being able to guarantee those hits is super valuable. And quickly check building items for any other housekeeping before we hop into... yeah, we are very short on supplies right now. We've got a Reaper upgrade available, but our Reaper's on a covert action anyways. Alright, so we are in the middle of a guerrilla ops. Was looking at these a little bit. The hacking a workstation is a little rough because we're short on specialists at the moment. We don't know what this dark event is. Scientist would be pretty good. Wild Hunt, the 75 intel is the lowest reward, but Wild Hunt seems pretty annoying. And then we've got get an engineer to avoid the black market being closed. One upside of this is that we have our Templar available, and the Warlock is vulnerable to the Templar, so if he shows up, that's best. But I think what I'm feeling is going after this one. So we could have the Hunter show up. He is weak to skirmishers and getting attacked a bunch, so that should be fine. The reward is the lowest, but this dark event seems really annoying.
Setting course for Brazil.
Avatar Project is very high, but we do have a covert action going on that'll knock some bars off there.
Our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current.
All right, yes, and we do have the Skulljack now. We've also got our plasma grenades. It's who's lowest level here? So it's plausible we'll want to bring Andre. Let's use available. So don't want to bring tired troops. We just got squad size 6. This is our first squad size 6 mission, so that's awesome. Double grenadier, double sniper seems pretty good. This is a sabotage transmitter. There's no lost or anything. We've got really good upgrades between our grenade launchers and our plasma grenades. We're a little short on other utility items. Man, we have so many empty slots right now, it's very embarrassing. We need some supplies to build some more stuff. So we've got really good Ranger, two really good Templar. We do not have any Specialist, so we are currently operating completely without a medic. Skulljack is better on a grenadier than on a sniper. Bringing double frost bombs seems really good. And then I think I like a flashbang on this sniper better than a plasma grenade. So go ahead and trade out, make weapons available. Don't have any upgraded with these? What are the upgrades we have available right now? Advanced scope. I mean, just giving Fournier extra aim would not be bad. Don't have any other weapons for him. She is the correct upgraded weapon. We can't get weapon upgrades. Alright, so do we want to... Alright. I think we want a mag cannon with aim more than we want a second sniper rifle with aim, just because this is a bonus for the first of a class on a mission, whereas a second sniper rifle only matters if we're bringing two sharpshooters. Oh, he's also a genius. That's good to know. That makes me a little more glad to be bringing him, even though he's fairly low level. And give the better one with the aim to the rookie, although does he have Shred? If he does not have Shred yet. He does have Shred. So I'd rather help the lower level guy get some extra aim than stack more aim on the high level guy. Anything else we want to do before this? This is looking pretty good to me. Let's rock and roll.
Deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Begin mission.
We've been picking up unusual readings coming from this area, and our
Right.
recon team has confirmed that Advent is now
This is
operating
one of
some
the
sort of massive
short
psionic
timer, but a lot of
transmitter
things to shoot to extend the
Shen
timer
and
mission.
Tigan agree. If
Oh.
we destroy the transmitter
Poster of one of
while
our
it's still
soldiers.
connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire
Nice.
region
Also
will
worth
be
noting,
crippled.
we've got the
Advent
Skulljack
has
here.
constructed a psionic transmitter in this
So,
area, tied directly
we would
into their
really like to
primary
get a
network.
chance to use
Our
that.
intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Okay. So there's kind of the outer tunnels, and then this big central area that's kind of sectioned off. Where are we trying to... We are trying to get... Geez, all the way over here. So... Yeah, let's send the run and gun troop up
On my
first to, just in case anything goes wrong. We've got 2 snipers, so we'll stack them up on the back early. We do need to move forward somewhat aggressively, and there's more advantage than usual to covering some extra ground just to see the transmitter nodes. So I'd really rather not get her flanked. But we do need to start making some time here at some point. So you you are a low-level grenadier. Let's just take a risk and run you all the way up here. Alright. Cool, so that'll be our first pod to engage. So we can set up on them. So we'll want to get some snipers in good positions.
Time to motor.
We'll probably want to pull our Templar up a little bit.
I trust in your command.
Still no... Oh, there we've got a node, so we'll be able to shoot that one for the delay shortly. Right, and second sniper... I think we'll just put you here.
On the way.
A little risky, but put you here. And you here.
Getting it done.
This is a little risky if they patrol into us, but it's saving some good time and getting us a good approach on them, even if they do a little patrolliness like this. Not necessarily that much. Alright. So... I think what we want to do here is push up a little ways, shoot this node. If that triggers them immediately, we can deal with that.
Yes, Commander.
And if it
We are closing on the objective. Our readings indicate that relay is
doesn't trigger them, we'll be able to set up some overwatches. We'll pop our cover on these and then set up some overwatches on them.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network
So it's actually pretty good to pop our cover there. Since we're hoping they patrol into us. So, can't be anything over here, so this is a fairly safe move to keep pushing up. We do... It's probably worth spending a shot on... Oh, we don't have a shot on this. That surprises me. Oh, I guess this is blocking. Makes sense. So...
What's over there?
Let's leave Overwatch on her and pull the other sniper up. We don't want to pull up to where we could potentially set them off. This looks not ideal but reasonable. And then Overwatch. 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 Alright, so this door is going to be a little bit rough. And we're pushing through to there. So this is the map in which we lost our first troop, Klaus the Rookie, in this little hole. So we can buy a little time, but I don't want to risk it too much. This door is just not a great place to be set up.
If you say so.
So let's not walk directly up to the door this turn. Take one turn off to kind of pull everyone up, since we've got some people who are so far back. What is the riskiest move we're going to make here? did our ranger just moved up this side? So anywhere in here could potentially see the pod through the door. So I do want to push him up a little bit. But not too much. Get to take out this node. Yeah, so we'll just pull everyone up this turn.
Is it clear?
And move towards the door next turn. And if they patrol back into us, we'll have a little bit of Overwatch for them.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, so you've got a pretty good move up to here, which will probably reveal something. Nothing. So I want to move one of our snipers up to the doorway to get a shot on it, if possible.
Okay, I'll go.
Which could also reveal a pod. There we go. So this should be a pretty safe pod to take out if we don't have any other problems. So you've also got frost bombs. 89. Why are you just out of cover? And we deal 6 to 8, and that is 8 health. So we could just kill that, and then probably finish it off with lightning hands. Yep. Actually, you could just kill it yourself. Oh, mutons can counter melee, so we don't necessarily want to try and use our Templar for that. What's your shot? 44? High cover? These don't blow up very easily. We could have someone run upstairs, if anyone can get up there. Could do it with a run and gun, that'd be kind of fun. If we did run and gun, you probably just wanted me to hear. So we can kill the Viper a lot of different ways. It's just the Muton that's a problem. So I think I'm good throwing a lightning hands on here just to let that inform our further decision making.
That armor's tough.
And you presumably... Does this end your turn? Not seeing an ability that says it wouldn't, but... I think you're more of our sniper. 44. I'm not really doing anything else this turn, so I think let's just see if this solves our problem without moving any farther forward. And unsurprising, but she wasn't going to do anything more valuable than that. Alright, now let's go ahead and take this 90, verify that we're going to be able to kill the Viper.
Right on the margins.
Also get some hollow targeting to try and finish it off here.
Hey, take a look at this. That's it.
Alright, and then you do still have 2 pistol shots left. So... you're pretty likely to kill this Muton. We could hit him with a grenade or a shotgun. We can just keep using lightning hands. Alright, well let's just see what you do. That shouldn't have ended your turn. Oh, you only had one action left. Never mind. Alright, so we could kill him with a grenade. Probably. Or we could take our Reaper out of cover and risk a second pod.
There's an admin captain nearby.
Oh my god.
Disable it with the skulljack.
So we shot through the wall and it activated another pod. After all that.
Moving on target location.
Alright, well, at this point, let's cut our losses. Well, I'm not super happy about that being how things went. Alright. So the pod's pretty concentrated on that side. So she could give him another action and then he could do some frost bombing or something here. Or do you have the skulljack? We don't really want a skulljack against a full pod. So you can move up here and pick up this loot.
Roger
That'd be
that.
fairly safe. Illyrium core. Got another node to shoot.
Got the thing.
Come get some.
Oof, Mark is not great.
I'm gonna need support here.
Oof. That is a really bad start. Wow. Just killed through high cover.
We'll have to give our soldiers some time to heal, mentally and physically.
Okay, so that was a little bit glitchy. Oof.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Man, that sucks. Alright, who's got a skulljack and can you use it? Oh, don't tell me. Fournier had the skulljack, of course. Unreal. So that was one of our absolute best characters. Psychic, do you have a rend on... You do. So we would like to shred his armor first.
I'm on the move.
Oof, that is a painful loss. 52. Let's take a moment to mourn Fournier. Crit killed from heavy cover by a pod we discovered by shooting through a wall. Let's grenade this dude instead of taking the risk on the shot. It'll blow up his cover, destroy his armor,
Grenade!
and allow us to kill these two without moving forward and risk yet more pods. Alright, so we probably need one more shot on here. I mean, you might as well just fire your pistol here, finish this guy off.
I got it, right?
Revenge is not as sweet as we might have hoped. Alright, we do have a lot of different nodes to shoot. One there, one there. This is risky, but I'm actually going to just move her out of cover so that she can throw another grenade on this guy for guaranteed damage. And that'll also shred his armor, and then we can finish him off and get a focus stack on our Templar.
I will tear you apart.
He says as the fire stops. Alright, so we got one more attackable node here. We've got the big target here. We've got like 3 we can shoot this turn. So we can kind of do a little bit of a regroup turn. But just so we're clear, I'm not going to stop being sad about Fournier. So the first question is, how far do we want the Templar to push up? Because really, there's probably one more pod on the map. I think we're gonna go here. It's pretty unlikely there's another pod over in this corner. We can probably open this door to activate the last pod, and then he can shoot that. I'm just so upset by losing Fournier.
I'm going.
We've got another one there. Alright, so she can see those two. She can't see that one yet.
Let's do this.
Alright, that's one only you can see.
I'm trusting you here.
You got that one? You got that one? And then we really don't want to trigger new pods with him.
Scanning.
So we've got plenty of time to move forward very cautiously from here. Now you can see this one, I guess? Okay, good to know.
I can handle that.
So nothing there, so we'll want to reload with her. And then we'll want to probably push up on this corner. Or, no, actually I like this door better. Just through this door to here, so we can pull the Templar back a little bit. or keep pushing him forward. What could go wrong?
We're not picking up any more of those relays. That's all the time we're going to get, Commander.
Heading there now.
5 turns is a lot. Sniper here.
Move.
Reload you.
Let's rock.
And sniper here.
Finally.
Reload.
I'm ready. Got it covered.
Oh, it was a free reload. Shouldn't have actually done that. Alright, so we do have a full turn to go for
Heading to that location.
a full door breach here, where we stack everyone up on the door, then blow the hell out of it.
Copy that.
Actually,
Moving to position.
let's get just snipers on both sides.
Solid copy.
Wow, if that little detour around there had revealed something, I would have been very sad.
Solid copy.
Solid coffee. Sounds gross.
No one gets by me.
Alright. Open the door.
We've got eyes on the objective.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Alright. So go ahead and give him move there. And move
Headed
there.
there now.
So they really like hiding a pod directly behind the objective, so we'll probably stack up some overwatches and go set the charge next turn when we have a full set of moves available.
What's over
Hopefully
there?
this doesn't reveal anyone.
No problem, boss.
Alright, and then just overwatches.
Moving to Overwatch.
Maintaining this area.
On
Long
Overwatch.
watch.
Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it.
See, there we go.
I will improve at any cost. I got nothing. It's still moving. Find some new cover.
Nice. At least we got one hit. Alright, well we've got a lot of resources left at this stage.
Moving.
So I like starting with... Does this really hit all 4 of them? It does. That's great.
This is for you.
This is to avenge Fournier. Man, we just spent multiple things upgrading him at the start of this mission, and then he died horribly. That's sad. I mean, you can just kill all these guys single-handedly. What was that?
Not good. It's dead. It has to be dead.
hit him with shotgun.
Not too shabby.
We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
I'm on it, command. Can you just see how
Confirmed. X4 charges
disheartened
are
I am by the
That
loss of a
transmitter is
troop,
history.
regardless
Good
of
work,
how
Commander.
successful the mission is? Rest in peace, Fournier.
Following today's attack by the criminal organization XCOM, all citizens are advised to prepare for intermittent power failure throughout the city. Advent assures us that they will have the power grid restored quickly.
I hope you're ready to be famous.
Oh, that's inappropriate. Reflect, invert, deep focus. Yeah, definitely want the deep focus. You're all we got now. Ugh. At least he's a genius. 14 AP already. Well, maybe you'll stick with hanging out with grenadiers.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, so, talking a little strategy layer here. So, was thinking a bit about it. We've got, some projects for...
This will prove to be an important step forward.
We're making some good progress on the, plot stuff and dealing with the Avatar project. We've got a covert op. We're building a radio relay so that we can start, pushing outward. 3 days. So I was about to start researching Illyrium, because I think we're actually at the point where we want to take some time off to build some, to start making progress towards our really high-level tech. But the fact that this is inspired, and we could definitely use some extra intel, means I'm happy to spend 3 days on this.
Added.
Having developed a greater understanding of the
Clearing
alien
debris
encryption,
here, comms in 4
we can
days.
now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their
So,
Avatar
we were
project.
building
I would suggest we begin immediately.
a radio relay.
Course for West Africa.
And then we'll be able to make contact over here in 4 days once everything finishes up.
Just as you have adapted your campaigns to fuel the resistance, so too shall I adapt to satisfy the
Alright,
elders' vision and claim my reward.
well,
The Chosen aren't afraid to resort to
definitely
sabotage
don't want to
tactics
spend
that
10
means
days
slowing
on that
down
thing I
our
didn't care
efforts.
about.
We need to work to prevent these attacks before they catch up with us.
Our work is proceeding as expected, Commander. I'll direct our efforts towards the
Yeah,
new
I was
research
actually
project
going, one of the
immediately,
things I was
Commander.
talking about
Once
was
we've
going to
made
talk
progress,
about was
I'll send
making good progress on the Avatar project. We're getting to the point where we're going to start looking at another high-level
But I am afraid you bring
push for big high-level tech.
Commander.
But the Assassin is getting a lot of knowledge on us, so I think after we finish up our sabotage covert actions, we're going to want to start pushing towards hunting down the Assassin and killing her. Hey guys, it's a radio. Bomb Squad. So experimental grenade and weapon. So we're working on a spark, and I do want skull mining at some point. We don't have anyone who can use heavy weapons just yet. We'll need a war suit for that, which we don't have. Oh, exosuit. But at the very least, not sure how many Illyrium cores we have, but I think it's a lot. I'm pretty on board with
Hello, Commander.
just throwing out a couple grenades to
I've been digging through some of the old data
try and do
files
some
Central
stuff.
has been holding on to since before the war. I keep running across notes scrawled in English and what looks like broken German. I should probably ask him about it.
Acid grenade. Gas grenade. I'm sure one more good for funsies. Incendiary grenade. So we can get some use out of those if we feel like it. So we're probably going to make contact next. So we're not likely to do... Let's fly over to the black market. We didn't prevent it from being closed, so I'd actually kind of like to unload any inventory we're not planning on using right now. No interests. Definitely not selling any alloys or Illyrium. We've got 3 cores left. So, I think everything we've completed the autopsies on, we're pretty comfortable just unloading. Do need stun lancers for certain types of armor. I think we can just unload a lot of this nonsense. I just don't want to be caught super short on supplies with a closed black market. Or even a little bit short of supplies with a closed black market, which is arguably worse. Do you want to do shield bearer autopsy? Hi.
Market is open.
Anything we want to buy? Do we have a lot of intel right now? Definitely don't care about either of these. Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, the alloys and the Illyrium are both tempting, but we won't need them for a little bit. So let's hold on to our intel for building out our network at the moment. So let's just swing over here, gain intel for like a day while we wait for our relays to finish up, and then we can go establish content. Well, we've got a project that's going to do some damage to... Oh, okay. That was it. Cool. So that is a lot more comfortable breathing room.
A little worse for wear after that last covert action.
These guys are both ready to promote.
Rest, they'll be fine.
All right. So just looking quickly for anything else that leaps out. Can do some recruiting. Don't really want improved cannons. Yeah, I really like hunting the Chosen Assassin here. Yeah, I'd like to send a captain so we don't get anyone captured. I really want to keep our last bond pair together. So I'll go ahead and send there. Lieutenant Plus. Let's give... You know, actually, I take that back. Let's send this pair out, since, Oh, we don't actually need a captain for this. We just need a lieutenant and a sergeant. And then we can send out... maybe our low-level bond pair? That sounds good to me. Well, man, I just kind of want everyone around right now. I'm just so nervous after losing a troop. Alright, who wants the health? Diamond wants the health. Let's give her a day off. And lower level sharpshooter. Alright, let's do it.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
So we're... wait. Oh, we can't do that because we have no supplies.
Resistance Communications Facility now operational.
Alright, sweet. So that gives us extra contacts, and then we can upgrade it for another comm station, and we could staff an engineer here for another comm station. We've got a ton of power. And we do have an engineer available to start excavating here. We'll probably staff someone in comms in a little bit, but we would like to finish everything else up first. So now we can make contact. We have already made contact here. Alright, so we've got 2 steps to this facility and 2 steps to this facility. Man, I do not care about that continent bonus. It doesn't look like... oh, this facility has got 3 dots of progress, so we want to go here. And we will make contact.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
Yeah, I can just
We
get
can't
more
establish any new
anytime we
contacts
want.
until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Alright, so that gave us a chunk of supplies. We do need a shadow chamber at some point, but I feel like we're doing okay on plot, and I'm a little scared about tactics right now. I think it's finally time to build an infirmary. And we've got an engineer there. So we've got an open engineer. We can just sign there for the time being. Still... I'm pretty happy to be spending our supplies on that. We could send someone over to help clear the alien debris. That's probably more valuable than taking 3 days off of our covert ops. Alright, what are we worried about? What are we hoping for? Got a decent team together for the next mission, but if we were to get 2 right in a row, we'd be looking down the roster a little ways. Let's take a quick look at the training center. He could easily pick up another ability. She's got 43 AP to spend. We've just been leveling her up on missions without doing anything. And then Wild Man, our new Grenadier, has a bunch of points.
From some clown calling himself Van.
Wouldn't mind giving him some blast padding just to try and keep him alive. Yeah, let's go for it. Just... we need a high-level Grenadier. Right, and we're making progress on Illyria. Yeah, it's fine. We're coming for a facility. We'll be there in a minute.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Yeah, I know.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Commander, the aliens aren't slowing down. They've already got multiple facilities operating across the globe. We're running out of time.
It looks scary, but once you start hitting these facilities, you can clear out a lot of progress really quickly. So we are 2 steps away from that facility, 2 steps away from this facility.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with
Got
the
a
local
spark
resistance.
coming.
I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but
Yeah,
the choice
that's
is
fine.
yours.
They knew what they were getting themselves into when they joined up with your...
Alright, got a
The
spark.
others don't have mercy to spare for anyone.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
I feel like there might have been some VO there I missed, which makes me sad. Oh, and of course I sold all of my Advent Trooper corpses, and now I need them. Alright, well, Blue Screen Protocol and Skull Mining are both super good. Which do I want to do first? Let's get our hack on.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
We're going to have to be carrying that around for a while anyways, so might as well make it worth our while.
Their suffering is needless, but they have spurned the Elder's office of peace for the last time.
Alright, we've got a Warlock and a retaliation mission. Let's go take care of it.
For East Africa.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
I probably should have read that. So I really like bringing a Reaper on this mission. Alright, got a bit of tactical thinking to do, and been going for a while, so this seems like a good time for a 5-minute break. So we'll just take a quick break here, and we'll be back with more XCOM in 5 minutes.